Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I'm glad you've decided to join me today. I hope you're doing well. I want to let you know I am feeling a bit sickly today, so I believe this is the only reading I'm going to be doing, only because I felt compelled to get it out there. All right, so that being said, um, every reading is different. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so if this isn't for you, I do apologize. I hope that you find one that does, okay? You might want to check out your moon rising or Venus sign. Venus if you're looking for love. What can Pisces expect for the week ahead? Oh boy. Okay, we do have here the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords is, I'm getting arrogant. Specifically arrogant. The King of Swords is a typically very analytical king. He makes head over heart decisions. He is, somebody who's considered very fair and honest and analytical. Did I say that? I don't remember if I said that or not. Yeah. He is typically very responsible. He could be an air sign. Swords are air, but he doesn't have to be. A specific king, I feel like, is what this energy is. We do have here the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, it's about, some kind of, I want to say dishonor. Some kind of dishonor. It could be a dishonorable loss or dishonorable victory. Getting win at all costs. We did get the Four of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles is about legacy. It's about possession or control of wealth. I want to say this is somebody's future in mind. Win at all costs, considering somebody's future in mind. And then we did get the Lovers, but it was in reverse. So, that being said, I feel like this is some kind of conflict or ending in a union. It may have already happened, and that we're just now like deciding to talk about it, or it's somehow pertaining to this reading, or it may be something that hasn't happened yet. But whatever it is, though, this is like, it wasn't the greatest union. Maybe you thought it was going to be, but then it turned out to not be. Like, the Lovers is all about, this is like the ultimate union. This is like a very balanced, solid, respectful relationship. This is like not that. This is like, I'm just getting that arrogant energy again. Like, it doesn't seem like it was a nice person involved with this relationship. Maybe they put on a front like they were nice at first and then they turned out to be a real jerk. Do we need any more cards for Pisces from the Rider deck? Okay. With the Chariot energy, so Chariot is all about having that strong will and intention to set your sights on something and to get it done. We did get the Moon. I do want to say this is pertaining to the Lovers. The Moon talks about the unknown. Anything that's unknown. It could be dreams or it could be fears. It could be good or it could be bad. It doesn't. It's like, I'm getting mixed feelings on it. It's probably different for everyone. I do feel like it has something to do with the Lovers, so I'm going to keep them close. Then we did get the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very stable knight. He is very loyal. He's very dedicated. He is typically very slow and steady, but he is persistent. So Just real slow. He's taking his time. He's taking his time. Anything worth doing is, worth doing well, right? And anything worthwhile is worth waiting for. So I feel like those are the phrases that I'm getting for this guy. I feel like this is a good person coming in. Um, I do want to say though that it could be somebody. I want to say he's bringing something. He's bringing something in. It could be like an actual material object, or it could not. It could be like uh I lost the word. He's bringing something to the table. Let's just say that. I kind of do want to put him over here. I feel like that's where he belongs. I don't think that I'm not getting the same energy as the King of Swords off this guy. This one definitely has King of Swords energy. This one is like he's got the arrogance. Lovers has the arrogance. I'm going to put him like this. Just kind of sandwich him in there. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Okay. I'm going to start clarifying using the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with the Knight of Pentacles because I want to know more about this guy, if they'll allow it. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles? Please. Okay. Okay, with the Hermit as the energy, so the Hermit is all about that solitude, meditation, going within to find that self-awareness, that wisdom. I feel like this is the Knight of Pentacles pertaining to the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. We did get the Magician. So, the Magician is the ability to manifest your dreams into reality, essentially. This is having that skill, having that ability, having that self-empowerment to just take all the tools that you have at your fingertips and put things into motion, get stuff done, bringing stuff forward. I feel like this person, this Knight of Pentacles, has kind of been, I want to say he's been manifesting something. I want to actually say specifically he's been manifesting this idea, this pentacle. My attention's being called to this little green floating orb thing that this magician has, which, brings me back to our Knight's Pentacle. I feel like he's manifesting this idea, whatever it is. But I feel like this idea is actually something that might start a fight. Or there's already been some kind of fight. Interesting. Let's see. Can I clarify the Five of Swords? Oh boy. All right. I did get strength here as the energy. So strength is all about, mastering your emotions, having that courage and the strength to stand up for yourself. Being patient, being composed. We did get the Seven of Pentacles. Picked it up in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles is that feeling of perceived lack of abundance, or like feeling like you should have more than you do, like you should be further along than you are. In reverse, though, I'm getting no rewards, like zero Zero rewards, zero results, like getting nothing, nothing from your actions. Oh, cool. Then we did get the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is the idea. This is the prosperous new beginning that this knight wants to bring in, right? Um, I feel like this is a result of the okay. I'm getting a very specific message, which it's not going to resonate with everyone. So I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate with you. Um, just because this specific part doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean that the entire reading is not going to anymore. But um, I'm getting a message that um, there was a fight, kind of. Okay, there was some kind of quarrel. Something came up, and one person did nothing. Like they just didn't do anything. They didn't know what to do, so they couldn't decide what to do. So they just did nothing instead. And as a result of that, they didn't get anything from it. Nothing happened. And I feel like a kind of sadness about that, like a sadness about doing nothing. But from that, an idea came about. And this is the birth of that idea, um, pertaining to this quarrel that came the quarrel that came about that nothing happened with, like nothing. There was no result, no positive result from this quarrel, um, except the birth of this idea. And I want to say it has something also to do with legacy. Interesting. I feel like somebody wasn't strong enough. I feel like it was a very dishonorable loss for this person, for the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the quarrel was between the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles lost, but he didn't really lose because he didn't really try. He was just like, nope, nope, I'm not getting into this. I'm backing out. So it was dishonorable for him, because he didn't have the strength to stand up for himself. But it was also dishonorable because of the way that it unfolded with the King of Swords, I want to say. Um, yeah, because the King of Swords is just, he has that energy. Not too fond of right now. Sorry if you're the King of Swords. It's just that your vibes are not cool. They're not on my level right now. So that being said, let's continue. Can we clarify the Four of Pentacles? Ah, very good. Okay, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. We did get the Star. We get this. So the Star is the energy. The Star is hope, um, positivity, peace of mind, getting dreams. Kind of also freedom. Um, I don't know how well you can see the picture. It's always difficult from my angle, but there are fish in the water at her feet, but then there are also fish like flying through the air, like they're free from their restraints. That, makes sense. We did get the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, the Queen of Wands is a very vibrant, protective queen. She is, very honorable and domestic. Typically, somebody you could see yourself having a family with. She is typically an overcomer. In the reverse, though, um, I'm getting a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of selfishness, more jealousy, more jealousy. That's what they're saying. Jealous. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if our knight backed down because this person was already in a relationship with, I want to say the Queen of Wands was with the King of Swords. Um, I want to say she was already in a relationship, but I want to say that it was not the best relationship because we do have here the lovers in reverse, which we were talking about the King of Swords relationship before. I want to say that this was not a very healthy relationship. Um, I feel like she's not in the relationship anymore, though. I want to say she's not in the relationship just because I want to say she's been liberated. If that resonates with anyone. I feel like she's been released from this bind. There's a sense of calmness about her. Like there's like I'm not feeling any anxiety. I'm feeling it's like more of a I don't know, personal freedom. Like I want to say that she's found herself. It could have been I want to say maybe I want to say the Knight of Pentacles was probably jealous in this situation. But I don't know. I do want to say that the negative energy that I'm getting is mostly the King of Swords energy, but I do want to say that the Knight of Pentacles does have some. Not that it's a different kind of negative energy. The Knight, okay, so the King, I'm getting just like arrogance, kind of like a narcissist energy off of the King, whereas the Knight, it's more like self-doubt, self-destruction. Like he's just his shadow self won over on him, and now he's kind of just in that like personal. He's on a negative level personally, like internally, whereas the king is like externally very negative. Um, just in it's a different vibe, different feel. Do we need to clarify the lovers here? Okay, with judgment as the energy. So judgment is all about the forgiveness, truth, clarity, personal freedom, rebirth. For the lovers, did get the Page of Cups. I do want to say it's in reverse, falling on the Queen and our Four of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups is, well, hold it up right so you can see the picture better. Page of Cups could be somebody who is a dreamer, reflecting on love. Um, Typically somebody who's very romantic. But in reverse, though, I'm getting insecure. Insecure. Maybe immature. Immature. Yeah. Um, Interesting. They let the love leak out. I don't know what that means, but they let the love leak out. Maybe somebody wasn't being very um, careful with their partner's cup of love, and it was spilling. We did get the Ace of Swords also in reverse. So the Ace of Swords is my sword of truth and clarity, right? In reverse, I'm just getting confusion. I'm getting lies. Lies and confusion here. I kind of want to say this relationship fell through because I kind of want to say somebody wasn't being 100% faithful or like 100% devoted. They just weren't on board the way they should have been. I want to say that it wasn't the way it should have been. Um, I'm also getting like they left they gosh, how to describe that? Um, I'm getting an image of like a light, but it's trapped. It's like surrounded by darkness, like a white light surrounded by just darkness, just dark clouds everywhere, like a sense of entrapment. Hmm. Do we need to clarify the moon? Okay. I'm gonna move on to the Wild Unknown Terra. Sorry, I forgot the name. Interesting. So these cards have like this negative energy. I feel like they are pertaining to the Queen of Wands, but I don't feel that's not her energy. It's just like, I don't know. Interesting. Do I need to clarify the moon? I feel like the moon is supposed to be hidden. There's something you don't know. Can we get an idea about what the moon is about? Okay. All right. You're not meant to know whatever the moon is specifically in your situation. It's going to be different for everybody, I'm sure, but it is pertaining to the Father of Pentacles. So I feel like this is our energy of our Knight of Pentacles, just more mature. I feel like he has done some growing. The Father of Pentacles is very steady and diligent. He's very secure. He's very calm and passionate and stable. I do want to say he has a good head on his shoulders at this point, right? The card that I'm getting about the moon is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is my coming up out of the crap card. This is victory or success, after a period of difficulty. This is rising up against the odds. This is self-confidence, right? I feel like he's coming out more confident. There's something you don't know, something that is specifically supposed to be hidden from you, okay? That's the universe, that's not me. I'm not trying to hide stuff. But something is being hidden, probably for good reason. Um, I'm getting intuitive feelings about it. I feel like you already kind of know. It's hidden. It's hidden from you, but you kind of know. Or you've kind of thought about it at least. Something about the king rising up against the odds. King of Pentacles. Sorry, the King of Pentacles rising up against the odds. coming into his self-confidence. Do I need to clarify the Magician over here? Okay, clarifying the Magician. We did get the Mother of Swords. So the Mother of Swords, she is the Queen of Swords. She is very perceptive and all-seeing. She is, she could be somebody who's divorced or widowed. She is very knowledgeable, you know. She might have been, you know, making head over heart decisions, or recently just, you know, be in this energy. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but somebody who's stepped into that energy of, you know, I'm not putting up with the bullshit anymore. Like, I'm not putting up with bullshit. I'm not hanging out with negative people, or people who aren't positively benefiting me. I'm not dealing with drama. I'm just like cutting out all the crap and getting down to me. Like, she has a very serious look about her too. She's very like she's just done with the drama, I want to say. Oh, very good. The energy of the Ace of Swords. It could be, okay, this is my sword of truth. I feel like truth is coming out, or being delivered to the Mother of Swords person. Um, Clarity. I want to say clarity in this situation, just to be clear. Like, I want to, maybe even communication might be coming in, just to like lay it all out on the table. Do we need to clarify the Seven of Pentacles? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. Okay. Yeah, this was a lot of drama, I want to say. We did get the energy of the Eight of Swords. So, the Eight of Swords is that feeling of being trapped, powerless, like the victim in a situation. I want to say he did nothing because he didn't feel like he could. Like, he did nothing because he felt like he was trapped, like he was obligated to do nothing. There was nothing that he could have done in this situation. Oh, very cool. We did get the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about fate, destiny, or change of course. I do want to say that whatever happened, it was supposed to happen that way. It's not necessarily that I don't, okay. It's not necessarily that he was meant to be a coward. That's what I'm supposed to say. Um, but that by doing nothing, he learned a lesson from it. Like, he sat back and he watched, and as he was watching and feeling whatever he was feeling, this dissatisfaction with himself, that was the lesson that he needed to learn in that situation. It was meant to happen that way. Okay, so whatever happened, that's how it was supposed to happen, for growth. Now we do have here the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about, could be depression, could be guilt, despair, nightmares, worries, insomnia, like sleepless nights. I feel like whatever happened, whatever went down, when he did this walking away, I feel like he was very guilty. I feel like he got very depressed about it. Like, this, that he did not feel good about walking away from this situation, about this loss that he had. Like, this was not what he wanted to feel. And I feel like, you know, it did cause him some sleepless nights. It did cause him some worries. And then we did get the Four of Cups. So The Four of Cups is longing for more, but we got it in reverse. So this is talking about it's more like acceptance, awareness. I'm getting a lot of acceptance here. Um, Maybe even happiness, but I'm not feeling like just because of the situation, I'm not getting like happy vibes off of it. Not in this area. Um, Not in this area. I just want to say like he walked away. He let the other guy win. Walked away. Cuz he felt like he had to do it. But that being said, um it was necessary. It had to happen that way. It was necessary, but he still felt like crap about it. He still had the, all the worries and the troubles from it. Um, I do want to say he just accepted that. I want to say he just accepted it. He was just like, okay, look, um, I have to walk away. That's just the way that it is, and I accept that. And yes, I do have all these feelings, all these emotions regarding this situation that all suck really bad, but I'm just going to have to deal with it for a while. Which is very, I mean, it's in a way, it's very strong. It's a very strong thing to do. I mean, if it's what he felt like he had to do, right, then, you know, to be able to deal with that, that's good, I guess. Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles here? Father of Cups. Oh, very good. Okay, so the Father of Cups is our King of Cups. He's very mature with his cup of love. He is responsible. He is open-minded. He is supportive. Um, I want to say that the new idea that our Knight of Pentacles is bringing in is some kind of offer of a relationship, of a cup of love. I am fairly certain that this is our Knight of Pentacles because we did get the energy of the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So, our King of Pentacles wants to come in with this cup of love now. This is the new idea that he's had because he felt like crap after he walked away from this. Which is, I mean, I was going to say, which is awesome. Um, Not the feeling about crap, but the coming in. The coming in is good. Feeling like crap, I'm sorry about that, but hey, it had to happen, apparently. Can we clarify the Queen of Wands? Okay. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this had to happen in order to achieve balance. Okay, we're balancing out now. I also get with this card metamorphosis, like, turning into something grand, the caterpillar into the butterfly. I'm supposed to do these cards first. I don't know why. I just do what I'm told. I did get the Ace of Swords here, which is the Sword of Truth. Again, popping up. I want to say that. So the Queen of Wands learned some truth or said some truth about something. Kind of going more towards learned, like, or she's received clarity. And I did get the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about that intuition, following your intuition, having that psychic wisdom, knowledge, you know, knowing about the mysteries of the world, the hidden or the unknown. The High Priestess is all about that kind of stuff. She's real cool. I like her. if you're the Queen of Wands, you're pretty cool. Let's see. Then we did get the Son of Swords. Interesting. Oh. So, I want to say that these two cards, the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords. No, that's this one. The Ace of Swords. I was going to say the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess both pertain to the Queen of Wands, but then I said the Knight of Swords, which is the card that I'm holding in my hand right now, the Son of Swords. I was going to say that I want to say that those cards pertain to the Queen of Wands, but I mean, I guess now this one does specifically too. I was feeling this. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is somebody who's kind of very determined, very impulsive, very brave, if I can speak. Very fast, very educated. Could be coming in quickly with some truth. Quickly with truth. Oh. Oh, okay. So I want to say our Queen of Wands took on Son of Swords energy, and that she came out quickly with the truth. She was just like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm just coming out with the truth. This is how it is. This is what I need to say. I feel like whatever it was that she was saying, it was it was pertaining to the Page of Cups, her cup of love, that I feel like it was being spilled. It was spilling out. Okay. I want to say she came in quick with truth because she wanted to achieve the balance, right? She wanted to have balance in her life. I feel like she wasn't getting that with her King of Swords. I feel like her King of Swords was filling her cup and being deceitful, and that's why their relationship wasn't healthy. And I want to say that she came in with the truth. I actually want to say that she specifically told our Knight of Pentacles. Or she may have told the king and left the situation, and the Knight of Pentacles was just like, on standby. Do I need to clarify the Page of Cups? No, I'm good. Okay. What about the Ace of Swords? Okay. We should have been further along than this card. You get the Mother of Pentacles as well. I want to say that she is the one who felt this way, that we should have been further along than this. The Mother of Pentacles is, a very loving, nurturing mother. Doesn't have to be a mother, just somebody who's very domestic, who you could see as a parent or a spouse, somebody who would be good at that. But this is somebody who's very secure, very patient, very loving, very tending to the needs of others. Somebody who really takes the time out to do that. Somebody who's very well grounded. I'm getting. We should have been further along than this card. I'm hesitant to touch it, just because it's going from, I feel like the Ace of Swords, which I'm clarifying, up to the Legacy, and dot dot dot. I feel like what it's saying is, in the relationship, I feel like the relationship was a very long-standing relationship, and that for years, I want to say years, or for at least a long period of time, this relationship wasn't what it should have been. It was lacking. It was like we should have been like, boom, like a relationship like that was so solid and so respectful and so equal partnership. I'm getting like it should have been there because we had time to work on this, to be there, and it wasn't that. It never was that. It would never achieve that level because of the shit that this King of Swords was doing, I want to say. Um, I'll pick it up so you can see it now. I'm going to put it back down the way that it was because I feel like that's very, it's the way that it's supposed to be. But, you know, dot, dot, dot. Yeah. Interesting. I want to say that she spilled the beans. That's hilarious. She spilled the beans. Nobody says that anymore. All right. So, our queen figure in this story spilled the beans about how this relationship was bullshit. This relationship is ridiculous because we're not where we should be. You're doing all this like, you know, the King of Swords guy is doing all this freaking negative shit in the background, spilling the cup, letting the cup fall, like not caring about it, making it seem he's like putting on a front. I want to say he's putting on a front, making it seem like he's got this perfect relationship, but he's not supporting the idea of the perfect relationship. And so the queen was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I'm spilling the beans. I'm coming out. Like, we should have been further along than this. You're not taking up, you know, your responsibilities. You're not keeping up with your end of the bargain, of the deal that we had. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this. Let's see. Am I missing anything? The lesson. What about the lesson? We did get the hermit energy with the Hierophant. Hermit energy is, you know, that meditation, that solitude. We pulled it with something, but I can't remember what it is. Um, I want to say it was this stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. We did get the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is seeking knowledge, seeking that wisdom, you know, learning the lessons. I want to say that there is a lesson. So what about the Hierophant? What about this lesson? Okay, with the Eight of Wands as the energy. So the Eight of Wands is that sudden movement or change, sudden news or clarity coming in. We did get a short story. Interesting. Okay, so it fell on this area. I want to say that this is the lesson of the King of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out though why I picked it up in reverse, because that's interesting. Falling on the King of Pentacles and his drama. Okay, so we did say that the lesson was that he did nothing, right? He did nothing and then he felt bad about it. We did get the Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning, which, you know, we already have that. And we know that he wants to come in. He has his cup of love. He's very mature about his cup of love now. I want to say that that's what he learned. I want to say that he knows now that he has this cup of love and that he can be mature about it. That's a lost opportunity. Okay. He feels like he missed out on his chance. That's why it's in reverse. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, gotcha. So lost opportunity with the Empress. So the Empress is the mother figure. She is all about, you know, nature. She is all about creation. She is very gentle. She is that unbinding love. I'm kind of getting like selfish. He thought, I don't know, maybe he thought he was being selfish, or he thought she was being selfish. Somebody was being selfish. Or somebody seemed like they were being selfish. We did get the Mother of Swords. Or, I'm sorry. Oh, that's interesting. Mother of Swords. Maybe he thought the Mother of Swords was being selfish. Oh, sorry. We did get the Mother of Wands. Mother of Wands is she's the Queen of Wands. She's already on our table. I'm getting kind of interesting. Maybe jealous. Selfish. I wonder if he thought she was being selfish. I wonder if when all this stuff went down, when I want to say when the mother of or when the Queen of Wands decided that she wasn't going to be in this negative relationship with this King of Swords person, and she decided to leave, that the King of Pentacles thought she was being selfish, and that's why she was leaving the situation. Like he didn't see things from her point of view, I want to say. But I feel like he's getting the truth about that, about what really happened. Like I feel like he's been fed a story that's not exactly the truth. We did get the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork and determination. I'm getting just a group conflict because it's in reverse. I'm sorry. I should be holding these in reverse so that you can see them in reverse, but some kind of conflict. I do want to say that this was kind of a third party situation, but I don't want to say that the three parties were actually involved with each other. I don't want to say that. I think the third party was just kind of separate. Like the third party was like out there, but not exactly involved. And then we did get the King of Wands in reverse. So sorry, the King of Wands is typically very very honest and stable, very compassionate. But I'm getting impulsive. I'm getting impossible expectations from this guy. I'm getting like, okay, I feel like the lesson is so there was this fight that broke out. There was this quarrel, there was this mishap, and the King of Pentacles like took a step back. He's just like, I don't want anything to do with this. Like you guys figure this out. I'm not in this. Like I don't want anything to do with this. Right? But in doing that, he had these internal feelings where he was feeling very upset. He was upset with himself, I want to say. I want to say he was upset with himself, but he had come to the idea that, well, this is just the way it is and I have to deal with this. But he's been lingering with these feelings for so long that essentially he's learned a lesson. And I feel like the lesson is really that he feels like he missed his opportunity. He missed his chance. I want to say that he wanted to have his heart. I want to say the Father of Cups. His heart really wants to be with this person. He really wanted to give his cup of love to this person, but the situation he was in kind of made him feel trapped and obligated to stand down. In doing so, I want to say that he, because he was having these emotions, that maybe he was discussing it or something, but for some reason or another, he decided that he was going to tell himself that the female in our story um, was being selfish, was being I want to say manipulative too, but selfish, and that in this situation it was just so disorganized. There was such a conflict in the situation that he just felt like any type of relationship with this person was going to be impossible. Um, but I feel like we've reached a point of clarity about that. So what else can you tell me about this? What now? Charlotte, what's going to happen now? Okay, we got death, so transformation. The breaking of the old to begin something new. We did get the devil energy. That's interesting. Devil energy falling on top of, I want to say, this group over here. So, like the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, um, the Five of Swords, what is that down there? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Cups in reverse. I want to say, interesting. So the devil energy is some kind of negative energy. This could be an addiction. This could be negativity. This could be materialism. This could be dependency. But it could also be talking about like sex. Put it bluntly. Transformation. Into what? Okay. Okay. I got you. Okay. We're good. Um, we're transforming the negative energy. He's tired of feeling this negative crap, right? There's too much negatives here. I'm like tired of feeling like I'm tired of feeling crappy because I didn't do anything, and I feel like my heart was telling me that I should have, but I didn't. I didn't act on my heart. I acted with my head. So I feel crappy about that. I feel crappy that there's still like this negative situation that I can do nothing about. This drama, I feel terrible about all this drama. I'm tired of dealing with it. I just want it to end. Like, and, I have this acceptance where I've decided that, it's fine, it's cool, but really, is it? If it's really bothering me still, is it really that fine? Probably not, right? So, we did get the chariot falling on the Mother of Swords. So the chariot is, having that set will and intention, like setting your intention, setting your sights on something, and going out there and getting it. This is a card of confidence. This is a card of triumph. This is a card of movement. I want to say that he's decided he's done dealing with all this negative drama. He wants to come in. He wants to have this clarity with the queen, the female figure that we're dealing with. He wants to have the clarity with her. And we do have the energy of the Six of Cups here. So the Six of Cups is all about childhood past memories, childhood nostalgia, joy, or reunions. I want to say that there's going to be some kind of reunion, or you guys are going to talk about, good times, um, going back to the roots. Maybe going back to the root of the problem, the situation, whatever the initial feelings were, um, retouching on those. Interesting. Very cool. I feel like I'm still missing something though. Am I missing something? Let's see, you guys went. This is like I think the longest reading I've ever done. Um, sorry. We do have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles is sadness, worry, rejection. feeling left out in the cold. We did get the Eight of Wands in reverse. So, waiting, getting waiting, slowing. Maybe even panic. Like he knows what he wants to do. Oh. Oh God, hang on. I'm so sorry. Let me clear this out real quick. Oh. Sorry, you did not need to hear that. That would have been really, really lame. Anyways, I feel like he's afraid. Essentially, he's scared to come in. He knows he wants to come in. He knows he wants to come in and he wants to have this conversation. He wants to bring it all out to the table. He wants to seek that clarity. He wants to, I feel like, come in with this cup of love because he thinks he lost his chance. So he at least knows that he wants to come in and discuss it. And he does. I feel like he wants to bring in this cup of love, but he's scared. He's really scared. He's afraid that he's gonna be rejected. He's afraid that she's gonna be like, no, listen, you fucking did nothing, and now look at the situation. Look at where the situation has gone, or like you did whatever, or said whatever, or whatever happened. I don't even know because your situation's different, but he feels like the queen in our story is gonna turn him down, which is I don't know. It's like a sweet, sad situation, I want to say. Like, I'm kind of like, the vibe that I'm getting, I feel like she's not. I feel like she's going to be like, man, it took you long enough. But regardless as to whatever she's feeling, he is scared. So scared. All right, can I get some advice here? Can I get some advice? Advice for who's watching? Specifically advice for Pisces. Okay. Okay, specifically for Pisces. So Crosswatcher, if this is, if you're watching, then thanks for being here. But I don't feel like this is advice for you. Maybe. I'm sure by now you've probably figured out what you need to do. But we do have here strength. So strength for Pisces. I feel like you need to have that courage, that inner strength, and that ability to, be patient. I feel like be patient with yourself and have self-control. We did get the tower. I want to say that this is whatever happened. Maybe. Interesting. Because okay, so the tower is any unexpected upheaval or ending, but it's also a change of course. So potentially it could be a breakthrough. It could be ending. Oh, that's okay. Ending the negative energy, ending the drama. Let's end the negative energy. Here is more of the drama. Like we're going to end that. So this is the 10 of Wands. This is all about burdens and blockages. We want to end this. This is what we want to break through. Okay? And figure out what you want. Right? This is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is all about, could be illusions, deceptions, temptations. Seek out the purpose of the choices that you want to make. Right? That's really what you need to do because this is a card about not knowing right from wrong, like not being able to judge what is right, what is wrong. It might be a tricky situation for you, especially if this was, I don't know, if it was a third party, like I said, it might be, especially if you know the ex or whoever. It might be a tricky situation for you. You just need to figure out what you really want and why. Figure out why. Think about why. Like, Because it's one thing, okay, it's one thing to say, I want to come in with this cup of love because I really truly love this person and I feel like um, that they're, they complete me, they're my world. Like I love them with all my heart despite all the drama, all the bullshit. It's one thing to say that versus, on the other hand, you could be saying, I want to come in with my cup of love so that I can like, one up this King of Swords person so I can like stab him in the back. So that I can be the top dog, the head honcho. Like that's kind of not a good reason. It's not good enough. Right? So make sure that oh boy. Make sure that whatever reason you're coming in is in fact a legit good reason, and then if it's a true fantastic thing to do, then decide to do it and go for it and have the courage to do it. All right. I'm so sorry. This reading is forever. If you stuck with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sending you love and support. Give me a thumbs up if you liked my video. Subscribe below if you want to see more. And click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. I do post weekly readings in whatever order. So if you click the bell, they'll notify you when it's there and you can just watch it whenever. All right, cool. Thanks again. Bye.